Hello. Oh my gosh, a wild chickie appears.
Chiki.
A wild chickie appears. Oh my goodness. Hi, friends. Aeolus, thank you for the resub. There you go, you're on my heart and into my jar of hearts. We are so close to finishing off this jar. So close. This is not the music I wanted. I wanted this music. Huh. I'm trying to get the music going. Give me a second. Kids should have listened. You're off to bring her snacks at church. Hey, awesome. Awesome. Lancelot does look like he's hiding behind the guitar. Lancelot, why are you hiding behind the guitar? You can't see me. I'm hiding. Exclamation point join. We've got another dungeon coming in here. Well, Chicky, I'm always happy to have you here whenever you can. I know there's a lot of rough things going on in the world, and sometimes we just all need a break, and that is a-okay. Know that you are welcome here at any point. Hi, Grayson. Back up, please. Back, please. What is this? Alright, I have turned on some Silk Song music as our background music while we crochet today. Welcome back from ads. I knew we were going to have ads right after the very beginning, and I didn't want to get started with stream otherwise. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Long weekend for a lot of us, or at least for those of us that work in the schools. Today, I am going to be making a little small Abra, because we were between Abra and Whooper last stream, and so we finished off, chat voted for the Whooper once I showed you guys the photos. So we're going to start with the Abra today, and depending on how quickly we get through the Abra, then I will go over and jump into, I'm looking at some other choices here. I think the Teddy Ursa would be really cute, or I could jump into a Psyduck, because you can't go wrong with Psyduck. The Meowth is really cute, but Meowth's very hit or miss on if people like him. The Charizard, or the Charmander would be really cute too. And the Bulbasaur is also really cute. So we'll see. We'll see. We're going to start off with the Abra, because that's the important one we're going to start off with today. We are going to be running Tangia Dungeons throughout the day, throughout stream. We have a boss fight later today, so we will make an announcement before we do the boss fight. That way everybody can adjust their inventory and all their equipment. But let's not waste any time. I cannot stay later on stream today. I do have my own personal therapy appointment at 12:30, so I need to end stream at noon, get up, stand up, stretch, walk around, do whatever I need to do, and then get ready for my therapy at 12:30. So just a heads up, we're not lengthening stream today. All right, let's see here. I did finish a couple more projects, so we're up to 13. I have been working on some little prayer squares that are going to be a part of our wedding. So I've been working on making these, just some of them, out of this navy blue. Because the navy blue is a really hard color to work with, and it's one of our wedding colors is navy and dusty rose, dusty pink. So I've been working on those a little bit. Lizzie has landed. Alos is zooming. Let's give him a second. Give him a second. Oh, I missed. He landed on the dog cam, so you know what's wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I was talking with Mr. Becca earlier, and I wasn't. We were not on the same page when it came to what coloring Abra actually is, because the pattern calls for yellow and light yellow, which makes it look like Pikachu yellow according to the photo. But pulling up photos of Abra on Google and the images tab, some of them looked more like a gold color, some looked like a light brown, right, Andrew? Some of them looked like a Pikachu yellow, some just looked very odd. So I think this is the one that I have come up with. It's like a mustard color. It's called Sunflower. So I have this as the darker part of him, and this as the nose. So I have this as our color combination, in addition to brown for his like shirt kind of combo. So this is the combination that we've got going on here. Exclamation point join to get into Lizzie's dungeon. So this is what we're going to try for our Abra today. This is a brand new skein of yarn, so it's going to be a pain in my butt, but that's okay. I do not like brand new skeins of yarn. They are just so tricky to work with. At no fault of their own, I guess, but there we go. I put it into a spot under my desk that will hopefully keep it in check. I hope you all had a wonderful week. It has been a week, that's for sure. I've been super, super busy with work, and all my rehearsals kicked back up this week, so I don't have much free time anymore. My best friend from high school was in town this week, so we went out to Dave & Buster's on Wednesday. Went out and had some fun, played lots of games. That was really, really fun. You now have a Chansey shield that gives 50% more loot. Let's go. You're playing Arceus? Nice. 6. We have been opening Pokemon booster packs over on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So make sure you guys go into the socials. Follow me if you can on any of the platforms. Like, comment, do all of the things. Share with people. Help out the algorithms, whatever science stuff comes along. Any help you can is appreciated. So we are such a small community that getting our videos into other people's eyes is going to be a challenge. It's an uphill battle. But I feel like if we have the more likes, the more interactions, all that stuff will help us find new friends to join our community. And that's always the goal, is to keep growing our community. Alright, there's our 12. I appreciate it, Chicky. Chicky Maddie. So it's something that I'm doing every Friday. So it's our Fun Friday task that I have to do. What I wish would be the case is that, especially on TikTok, well, no, even especially on Instagram, I should say, because TikTok, it automatically chooses the color of the captions for me based off of the theme that I'm using. But on Instagram, I have to manually scroll the color wheel to indicate which color I want for the captions, and I wish it would automatically keep that from the last video, so I don't have these different colored captions every video. Exclamation point, join, get in there. Very cool. You have been AFK for quite a while, my friends. I wasn't sure if you were doing army stuff, if you were just taking a social media-ish break, which I know you're not taking a break from TikTok, you're always on TikTok, but I wasn't sure if you were taking just a hiatus from everything else because the world is poop right now. Raisin, what do you want, Butters? You can't lick your lips, you can't have any of my breakfast. Okay, you silly yarn. Lizzie found a rare cap. You have the hat of the musician now. So you could be a bard. You could be our team bard if you would like. Chicky, you should join us. Exclamation point join when we have our next dungeon that pops up, because it is free to play. I love that. Love that for you. What was the breakfast that didn't cook properly? I was making a, you have to wait until it says type exclamation point join. I'll let you know. It was a sheet pan pancakes. So I was making cinnamon swirl pancakes. And it said to cook it at 325 for 15 minutes. And that 15 minutes, I started to pull it out, and it was just liquid on the inside. It was cooked on the perimeter, but it was liquid on the inside. So, hey, Totoro, welcome in. It was not something that was cooked. So I put it in for 5 more minutes, and it was still liquidy. 5 more minutes, it was less liquidy. 5 more minutes, and it was almost there. And then 5 more minutes. Now, Chicky, exclamation point join. Now, Chicky, do it. So, it ended up taking 30 to 35 minutes to cook when it said it was supposed to take 15. So I was frustrated because that was the whole plan. Was I set my alarm for 7:30, and apparently I fell back asleep until 8. So good for me.
The hunt is on.
And I wanted to cook the breakfast with plenty of time before stream and be at stream on time. And the recipe said no. Hi, Jason. Would you like a treato from Uncle Jason? Yeah? You do want something from Uncle Jason? Oh my goodness. You're here. Let's go. Totoro, you joined us in a dungeon. We are doing Tangia dungeons all stream. Here you go, Lancelot. Grab it, dude. Here you go, Pope. Say thank you, Uncle Jason. Yummy. Yummy. What are the commands? That's just it. It's exclamation point join, and then it's RNG. It does its own thing. So the more you play, the more experience points you're going to have. Your character will level up, And you'll also unlock different chests and things, and you'll get equipment. So on the right-hand side of your screen, if you're on PC, on the overlay, if you hover over the screen, there's like an orange square box. You click on that, that's the Tangia interaction button, and you will be able to go on there and equip items onto your character. Chicky's not going to be able to see those comments from YouTube because Chicky's not on YouTube. Chicky's over on Twitch, so Chicky's not going to see the YouTube comments because Chicky's here. I'm only ignoring YouTube chat because you said, Chicky, I haven't seen you in so long, hi nerd, but she's in Twitch chat. You think Chicky can read? Chicky's from Florida. She can't read. We are working on a baby Abra today. My infamy increased. Let's go. She can give Coda Bear a treat. Because you cleaned it in. Ah, see, there you go. Excuse you, you're from Puerto Rico. I will correct myself if you give Coda a treat on Uncle Jason's dime. Exclamation point, join. We got another dungeon. Another dungeon from Lizzie. You did a 3-mile walk? Nice. We have been doing 2.3-mile walks most days. We skipped yesterday because it was my dad's birthday, and so we went out to Texas Roadhouse. And by the time that we got home, we were so full from dinner that it would not have worked out. And it was absolute burr. A cold front came in, and it was 38. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going on a 2+ mile walk in the 30s temperature. No, thank you. Mommy, excuse me. Comida por el pup de tío Jason. 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 You're loving the cold temps in Florida? What kind of temperatures are you even having? Good morning. Welcome in, Sugar Mama. No. No. No, no, no. It's much too cold, even though it's winter. If it's going to be cold, it needs to snow. Those are my rules. You can't be cold and not snow. Not okay. You got about 2 to 3 inches of snow overnight, and today's high is only in the teens. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, 5, 6, 7. Last row of the, just going around for this, the head of this Abra. Everyone's like, it's cold. But meanwhile, you're in a t-shirt and shorts. Men. Today is going to be a busy day. It's supposed to be our like rest day, but it's going to end up being a busy-ish Saturday because we are going to be taking down Christmas today. I do realize it's the middle of January. We have not had time. Give me a break. So we are taking down Christmas today. Who wants ice? You can give me an icy, slushy thing. Give me an icy. Exclamation point, join! Another dungeon is ready to go. What kind of ice? Not black ice, I hope. Texas can't deal with ice. Spitzenberg doesn't know how to crochet the prayer squares yet. Not yet. That is something that him and I are going to sit down and I'm going to show him how to do them. They're super simple. but he would like to work on the prayer squares with me for the wedding. Obviously, I want him to have quite a few thrown into the buckets that are going to be for people to take as a little wedding souvenir gift from the couple. Outside ice? Yikes. No thank you. You have a fancy fridge that makes 4 kinds of ice. Does it make the Sonic ice? Because that is top tier ice.
I'm too embarrassed to be here after what I put in Discord.
Oh, hi, Grayson. Lightning, thank you for being here. I cackled so loudly when I saw that post. I about spit out my drink. I knew exactly what you meant to type, but I died. It was so funny, Lightning. Thank you for making me laugh so hard. You are a-okay. The Discord is not as family friendly as the Twitch chat is. He deleted the evidence, Lizzie, so you're not going to be able to see. But hey, awesome, Chicky. Very cool. I'm sad that I didn't get to end up meeting up with Blue when I was at St. Jude, but I'll be in Memphis again this year, so maybe I'll be able to get the chance this year. I know, he deleted the evidence. It was too funny. Too funny. But Lightning did earn the merch win for having 100 daily check-ins. I fixed it, so now it does officially say 100, even though you probably have 102 at this point. Alright, exclamation point join. Remember, if you are naked, you can always add armor and weapons and all that kind of stuff. As you start to level up, you will unlock more things. So check your inventory at all times, because you never know what you're going to come away with from these dungeons. Wait a second. Abra doesn't have safety eyes. He looks like him sleeping, so I don't have to worry about eyeballs. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
But if you close your eyes...
Lightning's like, speaking of eyes, if Abra doesn't get eyes, then Becca gets extra eyes. I just trimmed my nails this morning. I don't have any finger grasp. There we go. Got it. Bop! What?
You said 5 when I said goes to weasel.
Oh. Ah. Alright, what am I looking for? Oh, my fiber fill that's all the way over here. Why is it all the way over there? Okay. Thank you for spawning some more Tangia dungeons, Sugar Mama. I appreciate that. Adds to our queue of Tangia dungeons that we have to do today while on stream. Okay, sounds like a plan, Lizzie. No problem. I got an email from FedEx, and I thought it was from you. So I haven't been opening it, but it gave me a tracking number and said, I have a package coming my way. We'll be here on Sunday. And I was like, sure. I don't know how you would have my personal email to give me that, so I didn't click on it because it felt scammy. but I also know it happened the exact same, or the day after you told me you were mailing something out, and PK is mailing something out, but Potion has a toy. Wiki toy. Interesting. Okay. So if anybody else wants to claim that they have sent me something, that's fine, but I don't know how any of you have my personal email. So unless it's just automatically in FedEx's system under my name and address, I don't know how it would have had my email address to let me know that something is on its way. Which makes me think it might be scammy. Exclamation point, join! Another dungeon is ready. Hi, Grayson. Alright, last stitch. Done. Yes, but that's not my personal email. That's the Twitch email. This email that I got from FedEx came to my personal email that I don't use hardly at all, except for when I'm signing up for mailing lists and coupons and things like that. I use it for junk. It's my junk email now. It used to be my main email for everything. Yeah, I have gone through so many of those cybersecurity trainings with my school district that I don't ever click on anything in emails anymore. Unless I send it to myself or I'm expecting it from a trusted source, I don't open any attachments. I don't click on links. I've just learned it's better safe than sorry. And my phone is downstairs, so I can't even pull up the email to show you guys. Alright, here's Abra's head. Abra has no eyeballs because him sleeping. Him sleepy boy. Okay, so we start off with the body, starts off in yellow, and then eventually switches to brown. Ayola's found a common jet helmet and a common jet shield. Matchy matchy. Chicky is sending over some lizards. Thank you for sending some lizards my way. Thank you, Sugar Mama, for the lurking. Okay, now.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
So many lizards.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
You destroyed the full jet set to test if you would find them immediately or find better stuff. Well, you found the exact same jet set immediately. Which tells you you've collected every piece of common gear. Sounds like we play too much dungeons, is what I'm hearing. Exclamation point, join. Aeolus has a dungeon ready for us. So this... One, 2, 3... 6... 9... 3... 6... 9. We're gonna swap over. I'm doing one of those like study videos, and so of course it's got the random 5-minute breaks thrown in here, and it's it was water, and I was like, it sounds like somebody's peeing in my ears, and I don't like that sound. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fast forward through that music. Sounds like you've got gear to destroy to gain experience. Exactly, see? Keep gathering as much equipment as you can. Destroy it. Level up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Sure, Mama, what plans do you have this weekend? I agree, a quality of life thing to select more than one, you know? I wouldn't want to do a select all because I would accidentally delete my legendaries. I know myself. Making baby hats, awesome. One at a time and having to scroll all the way to... Yes, it's very annoying. That's why I stopped doing it while on stream with you guys, because I knew it was going to take up the entirety of my stream to do that. But then I can't do anything with it when I'm off stream. So I have to do it. Here's my number. Call me. Hey. That's a cool Lego build, Lightning. You're gonna be proud of you. You gave your angel baby a homemade hat in the hospital. Aww, so cute. I had a commission from one of my teacher friends who one of her friends was in labor yesterday. And so I had to quickly run home because I had forgotten the crochet bunny that I made. And she was actively in labor. So I was like, well, crap, let me run home, grab the thing, and then come back to the exact same school I was just at. Exclamation point, join. But apparently she really, really loved it, so. It's a real phone you bought. It's from the 80s. Cute. You're cleaning house, writing book by hand. Watching me on your tablet. Thanks, Totoro. Your core system is getting fixed. Your power supply, motherboard, and graphics card all power spiked and fried. Oh no, that sucks. I am sorry to hear that. Eesh. We are making Abra's shirt out of this extra brown. Chat, incoming boss fight? Okay, it was, alright. Apparently it was chosen. Somebody make that, like, pin that message. Now I gotta go change my equipment. Hold on. I don't have any better boots, though. I'm actually changing my weapon because my weapon gives me a plus 3% chance of surviving the magical girl wand. That one's 11% chance. That one's 16. I'll stick with the 16. Yeah, I don't have any better boots still. Stormtrooper boots are the only thing that I still have, and it's a 11% chance of surviving, a 6% chance of oh, we haven't found the boss yet. What? But when after? Like after all these next 30,000 that are in queue? Can we look at the queue? Because I've already changed my character's equipment. Heck! I'm also gonna go ahead and while I've paused, I'm gonna go ahead and start sacrificing a bunch of this equipment and level my character up.
Looks like it's gonna be after all the fun.
Oh, so it's gonna be forever from now. Okay, so according to the queue, the boss that Lightning has redeemed is not gonna be until after all the ones that Lizzie and Aeolus have already put into the queue. Okay. It doesn't say when. Yeah, so Chicky, I misread that, and I read that as I had a baby, and I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am? Excuse me?" I am sacrificing all of these things. I am sacrificing all of these things. I am sacrificing this loot and that loot. Sacrificing all of these things. Level up my character, please. Level up my character, please. I'm currently 25. I want to be 26. Level up my character, please. Well, man, when I looked up and just saw the word baby and like, who has a baby? Who's having a baby? And I got confused very quickly. Exclamation point baby? Alright, Aeolus has had that was a lot of babies in the like back to back. That was a lot of babies. God, no, I'm not having a baby. Are you kidding me? I have to fit into a wedding dress. I'm already uncomfortable with the way my body currently is right now. You think I want to throw a child into that womb? I am not throwing any kind of a child into the womb while I am getting ready for a wedding. That will be post-wedding. I have been telling Miss Rebecca that we're gonna have another puppy, and her name is Penny, because I dreamt it, and it needs to happen. However, I also dreamt something very dark, and it has not come to fruition yet, so maybe my dreams aren't premonitions. So, yes, it is. According to my dream, it's a dog's name. Ayla's got the jack-o'-lantern hat. Get good. And you got a Trojan armor. I am so close to level 26. And Lizzie has an empty chest. And Lizzie found some armor. Now that's a dog's name. Penny is more of a niece's name. Inspector Gadget references. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. Inspector Gadget. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo. Boop-boop. Go, go, gadget arm! I'm getting rid of all of my junk. I'm getting rid of it all. 26! Hooray! 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 I really wish I could send this over to our naked friends. We have a lot of friends that are naked. Exclamation point join, get into that dungeon. She's gonna be singing it all stream now. There's only one way out of this. The Pink Panther thong. Activate! Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Inspector Gadget. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Inspector Gadget. What stats does your helmet have? Who? Mine? Ooh, let's see. My scanner's helm has a plus 16% chance to survive a fight, minus 8% chance to find loot. My offhand is a scanner's battery, 16% chance to survive a fight. My armor is spooky armor, which is a 16% chance to survive a fight. And my weapon is the magical girl wand, which is 15% chance to kill an enemy, 3% chance to survive a fight. And I have stormtrooper boots because I can't seem to find fancy shoes. I want some fancy shoes. Fancy. Fancy. Level 27. Well, almost. Got a couple more items to sacrifice to be level 27. Wizard's hat. There we go. Now I'm level 27. I have 1687 infamy. Your boots are very basic. Yeah. A mashup? What have we created? Monsters. We've created monsters, Jason. But also, I love a good medley. I love a good medley. I'm just gonna keep sacrificing all this equipment and just not crochet today. How's that? Is that okay with you guys? Is this good content? Aeolus has a dungeon! Exclamation point join. Should I change my character's equipment back? I'm gonna change my equipment back. I thought I had the Ditto hat. Did I not have the Ditto hat? Or was it just Aeolus? Heck. I want the Ditto hat. Boss will spawn after the last of Lizzie's dungeons. Okay. When I see more by you, then switch my stuff back. Okay. I don't remember what my character looked like before I swapped it all out, so I've just put new equipment on. But hey, I'm almost level 28. I can keep going, but I feel like I want to actually crochet some, so. Alright, we're gonna go back to crocheting, because that's kind of why y'all are here. Supposedly. Supposedly. I do want to tie this Big ol' knot. Alright. You're here for Dungeons and Grayson. Well, joke's on you. Grayson refuses to get on the couch for the dog cam anymore. I don't know why he is so opposed to the placement of this couch, because he used to be on it all the time. It's mostly the futon that he is a huge fan of. So I guess I need to add another dog cam to have multiple dog cam options. The problem is I don't think my computer can handle more video input. I truly don't think my PC can handle anything else. Just like me, I can't handle anything else. Too much. I was actually speaking about that with Sploofs the other day. Because she was asking me how things are. I'm like, oh girl, I'm so overwhelmed I can't even begin to tell you. I've got so much stuff going on. And rehearsals kicked back up. I've got my therapies restarted. And work is crazy busy right now. And she's like, oh, well, can you just choose not to go to as many rehearsals as you want? I'm like, well, no, that's not how that works. No. Not when you sign up with a commitment to do something. Exclamation point join. I am a woman of my commitments. When I commit to an ensemble or to helping a friend do something or whatever, and I've already reduced the number of streams. I used to stream 4 days a week, and now we're to only 2 days a week. So I'm not going to reduce you guys anymore. And I've got rehearsals Tuesdays and Thursdays. So really it's Wednesdays and Fridays that I have to do things around the house, because Sundays I want to keep to do gaming with friends or adulting, finish off things to get ready for the work week. Abra, you get back. Oops, Mr. You get back in there, Abra. Okay. We're attaching the body to the head. There's a lot of dice rolls going on in chat. We love to hear it. Ayola's landed with a 95. Congratulations. Nice land. Nice land. You guys can... I guess you can't see Lancelot because the Psyduck is blocking him, but he's walking around. Hi, Lancelot Bobos. What a sweet boy. Alright, we are almost there with this Abra. I'm gonna add a tiny little bit more. Austin, welcome in. If you hit 98 or higher, you get banned for the day from Lightning. So anybody that lands in the drop game and lands 98 or higher gets banned. So now it's turned into gambling. Do you guys want to gamble on getting banned for the day? Oops, I double joined. You get banned for no reason. I mean, that is true. That is true. Lizzie's like, been there, done that. Give me something different. I want something better. Chicky just wants to be naked, okay? So does Phoenix. Phoenix also just wants to be naked. Do we have any streakers in chat, by the way? Do we have any streakers in chat? Naked is cold, though. And you die quicker when you're naked. Alright, here's our Abra's body. You don't have any clothes in your inventory? Well, heck you. I need this brown, but I can't figure out where this strand is coming from. And why are you stuck? Help! I see it. There we go. Alright, we're gonna work on the... I guess we're gonna go in order, because I'm gonna follow the pattern. Let's do the snout next. You hit 25 today, but you didn't put it in the stream. You hit 25. Oh, you didn't. Okay. It didn't put it in the stream. You have a 25 streak today. Hey, Chicky has some clothes now. Put your folly armor. Sometimes you can even find cerulean armor. And then you can your character can be blue. Or pink. You can get the magical pink dress. Angie. Why are you Angie? Impact, are you on your way? Are you here now? Are you officially a yeehaw? Alright, the snout is done. Alright, exclamation point join! Get into this dungeon! You're in some cyan gears. That's what Chicky wants. She wants to be cyan girl. She is cyan when she's in Among Us. She's gonna be cyan in this dungeon too. You leave Monday. You'll be here in a few months. What does that mean? I thought when you said that you leave, that means you're on your way here. I'm guessing you go somewhere else before you come here? We do have a Chicky here today. She has graced us with her presence. Oh, South Carolina, then Georgia, then Texas. Chicky can give you all the deets. If you have any questions about military stuff, she's your gal. Aeolus is finding a bunch of chests, but they are all empty because he is hoarding his equipment yet again. He won't let any of the rest of us find the hidden chests. He's like, don't worry, guys. I'm going to find these hidden chests, and they're going to be empty because he is full of equipment, when the rest of us may have space in our inventory. But he's like, nah, 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 nah. I am going to open everything. I want 50 bucks. Just drop and give me 50 bucks right here. Right here. Give me. Give me. Give it. Give it. Give it. Give it. Alright, there's Abra's nose. Him snout. That's literally the only thing I have for the light yellow. Absolutely. Done. Alright, get out of here, light yellow. I don't want you anymore. Drop and give me 50. It's not 50 bucks. No, I know, Lightning. But they just say give me 50. They don't specify 50 push-ups. It could be 50 Pokemon cards for all I know. Or it could be 50 handshakes. 50 balls of yarn. You don't know. You don't know. Okay, I need to make feet. Feet. Sugar Mama has started the next dungeon. Alright. I think it was Sugar Mama and then all the Lizzie dungeons. And then the boss. After every dungeon, make sure you're checking your inventory, especially if you guys are the naked characters or the barefoot characters or the ones that have no weapons, because there is a boss dungeon that has been activated for today. So after all of the Lizzie dungeons come up, before you push exclamation point join. Hey, stop it with the ducks. I'm talking here. I'm talking here. Oh, you did more after Sugar Mama and then Lizzie's. Okay, cool. Impact is streaking. Alright, we got another streaker in chat. You can also change your hair and skin color. That's true, yes.
Lizard.
We have to make yourself
Lizard.
pleasant
Lizard.
for
Lizard.
the boss.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Make yourself
Lizard.
have a decent appearance, you know? If you're going into his home, it's the least you can do. Is to look nice. We only get one boss per day, practically, one per stream. So make the best use out of it. Before you push exclamation point join when it says boss dungeon activated, check all of your equipment. Don't spaz and panic join like I did last time, and then realize I have the wrong equipment on and die immediately. Because there are some equipment that cause you to have an easier chance to die. I may or may not have been wearing that equipment when I went into the last boss. So, I've now learned, and I'm not equipping that. Hey! Stop it. You calm down. You just got a boss key? Ooh, nice. So we could have 2 dungeons, or 2 bosses in one stream. Very cool. You got one of the shields? Nice. Alright, so now making Abra's feet. Okay, next one. 4. Scalp. Decrease. 3. Decrease. Lizzie landed for exactly 50. Exactly. Exactly. Exclamation point join. Get into that dungeon for Sugar Mama. All right, Lizzie, congratulations on your exactly 50 lands. I gave you exactly 50% of my face. Ads are starting right now, so just heads up. I'm sorry for people that are leaving us. Goodbye. Goodbye. I owe you an eyeball. That's right. I did hear that go off earlier. I just ignored it. It's true. Dadgummit. Another one. Oh, Shadow, yours is a big eyeball. Dadgum. Alright. There. Stuffing the foot. Because it says stuff a little. I'm literally holding scissors. Who do I gotta stab? Who keeps sending ducks? And who do I gotta stab? Alright. Last thing around, and this is the first of 2 feet. Okay, fasten off and make another one. Lizzie found a legendary item. Legendary Headless Horseman's Gun. Alright. Chicky, you got a helmet. I love me some Pennywise. You guys can't scare me with Pennywise. Five and 6. Jesus Christ on a cracker. I hate it here. This is supposed to be a calm study with me stream. I have study with me music playing in the background, okay? Okay. Aeolus has started a dungeon. Exclamation point join. Get in here. Chicky, don't encourage their bad behavior. Chicky, you don't have to yell. You can join the dungeon gently. You don't have to yell at us because you're joining. Do not lead me to temptation. Who am I kidding? You know a shortcut. Hello? Why is my screen flickering? Why y'all breaking my stream? The gun isn't good? Oh, man. If it's a legendary item, I figured it would be really good, especially for the boss. One, two, three, four. Decrease. Help. 1, 2. 3 more rows. You had a legendary cat helmet that was worse than the Trojan helmet? Really? But Maxwell. It has only an 11% chance to kill an enemy? Oh. My sword has a 16% chance of killing an enemy. That's weird. Five, 6. 1, 2, 3. I need to add the fiber fill because we're coming up to the end of this foot. Hello? Maxwell? Maxwell? Maxwell, why are you staring at me? It's very good for experience when destroyed, so away it goes. I love that. Who? Is it Lance? It's probably Lancelot. I'm like, who is using Tangia to make knocking noises in my headphones? And I realized, no, that was actually Lancelot in real life that time. All right, we've got lots of pumpkin heads. We love this.
Hi!
Ba ba bee. Ba 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 ba. Ba bee ba bum 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hi, Maxwell. Abra looks like a baby chicken right now. He kind of does. He kind of does. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 feetsies for our Abra. One's a little bit thicker than the other foot, but you know what? It is what it is. I could try to add a skosh more fiber fill, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it into here. Alright, I got it. Nice. Okay. There. Better. Better. Exclamation point meow is our cat sound effect. Ayla's found some poppy boots.
Meow, meow. I'm a cow. Meow, meow. I'm a cow.
So many meow sounds.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Oh.
lizard, lizard, lizard,
My God.
lizard, 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 lizard.
Are y'all okay?
Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
Yes?
Sorry. Mommy?
Oh my god. Shoulder pads? What, in the 80s? The 80s called Abra. The 80s called. They want their shoulder pads back, Abra. Did y'all know that Abra had shoulder pads? Fashionable. Easy peasy. Oh my god, Jesus. Who drank their coffee this morning? Wow. Holy moly. Golly. Jesus. Exclamation point, join. You all missed. So there's the 2 shoulder pads, aka sleeves, exactly. I'm gonna make the tail, but I have to do the arms first because the pattern says so, and I follow the pattern. I'm a good girl, and I follow the pattern. You don't? I don't usually. I am just being facetious. I do whatever order I feel like making the body parts. Seven. Go around for 7 stitches. Especially when making dolls, you sometimes do the body first or the clothing or the hair. Well, I have to read through the pattern because I've had some patterns where I've started with the body of a project and it said, attach the arm here. I'm like, oh, I haven't made the arm, but I'm using the yarn already. I don't want to cut off. So I've had some times where it has bitten me in the butt for not following the pattern order. Not super often, but it has happened. And thankfully there are usually 2 ends to a skein of yarn. So if I get caught into a situation like that, I can just use the outside pull and not the inside pull. It does make it kind of annoying. Four, 5. Go around twice. Four, 5. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not going to add any fiber fill into this arm because it is much too small. Always have a second skein, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about trying to add fiber fill to this. It's so skinny. I mean, I could. I should try. Stab. Get in there, fiber fill. There. Now the arm has stuffing in it. Hehe. Exclamation point join? You got 10 seconds. Why do all these characters have to have 2 arms? That's why I liked Whooper. No arms, no ears, just no brain, just vibes. Guys, look at this. Look at how cute this Whooper turned out. Look at how cute he turned out. Look at him. So cute. Super cute. It's true, don't try it at home. Don't stuff your projects like I am. Adorable. My craft show, or my Pokemon trading card game convention show, is in 2 weeks. Ah! 2 weeks until my big con. I need to go through my inventory and see what I need to bust out over the next 2 weeks. Ah! I'm so panicked. Hmm. Lizzie had a 26. Lightning got a 62. It's just a little flip-flop of your numbers there. Okay. How's the task coming? I have not continued him. He's in pieces. He's in a bag. I put all of his pieces into a bag, and it's on the stairs. He's in pieces. Your thumper is like 98% done. I just, for some reason, am missing one of his feet. And I don't know where it went, so I think I have to crochet a new foot for him. Because you told me you don't want him to be one-footed, and I'm like, please? Can you please only have 1 foot? Because then I can be done with him. Alright, we got another dungeon. Do you think Potion stole it? Has her lucky foot? I don't know. She really likes my feet. So does Grayson, to be honest. They both really like
The
my
hunt
feet.
is on for sweets and treats.
Uncle Lightning's... Or no, not Uncle Lightning. Uncle Shadow says, Grayson, Potion, Lancelot, treat. Yum. Yum. Here you go, Mama. There you go, babies. Say thank you, Uncle Shadow. Lightning defeated a troll. Nice. Help. Okay. Go around this twice. 2, 3. Hi, Grayson. 4 and 5. Okay. Both arms are finished. Grab a little bit of fiber fill. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I'll reset the drops. Like, what was that? I found a rare stormtrooper helmet. I feel like I just got rid of that one for inventory space. I will just destroy it again. Give me all that experience. Again, kids, don't use your scissors like that. Alright, there we go. You've got popcorn. Ooh. I want popcorn now. That sounds yummy. Chicky, that sounds delicious. Lizzie, nice lands. Lightning's trying. He's dropping his phone. Yeah. Gagarena. Esta. Okay. Perfect. All right. So there's one of the arms. All right, Lizzie's dungeons have started, so we are now getting close. She says she's got 5 dungeons in the queue, but is not sure when the boss was redeemed, so be on alert. Be ready. Exclamation point join. Get into Lizzie's dungeons. 4 more after this. 4 more dungeons. Alice, you're too late. We're already mid-dungeon. You silly boy. Alright, so we're going to attach these hands. So it looks like he's holding his hands together. Ironically, this area in Silksong is one of my least favorite areas, but the music is one of my absolute favorites. So I love listening to this music. Absolutely hate the area in the game. Now you're gonna wear your dress. Exclamation point join. Get into these dungeons. 5 seconds. Alright, there's our Abra holding his hands together. Hey, Bahuntme, welcome in. How are you, friends? There should be 2 boss fights. There will be at some point. Hopefully you didn't redeem them both back to back. You can't join right now, Chicky Matty. We're in the middle of a battle. You silly girl. Alright, Lizzie has spawned another dungeon. I think we've got 2 more after this. Start getting your equipment ready. Lightning has landed. Congratulations. Nice land. I'm actually going to go ahead and change my equipment out right now. Equip. Equip. And that was it. I still have no... Well, let me refresh. Refresh. Yeah, I still have no... Thanks. Yeah. Still no fancy shoes. That's okay. Alright, still no fancy boots. Shadow and Lightning have both landed. Congratulations to both of you. $97 on your dice roll. Nice.
Lizard.
All right.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
I'm gonna level my character. I'm at level 28 now.
Lizard. Lizard.
So I can get myself to level 30. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this stuff.
I'm a cow. I said now. I'm a cow.
I am level 29. Alright, see if I can get myself to level 30 by just sacrificing a bunch of this equipment. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to. Alright, we got a dungeon. I think this is the last dungeon before the boss. So I've got like 2 minutes. I'm only like a third of the way to level 30. What level is everybody? Let me know in chat what level you guys and your characters are. 29 for Aeolus, 20 for Shadow. Yeah, I'm 29. I'm almost at the halfway mark to 30. I am sacrificing equipment left and right. You can see it in the leaderboard. I can't see it on OBS. I can only see it if I pull up the Tangia overlay, and I'm currently using the Tangia overlay to sacrifice my equipment. Plus, when I ask for you guys to do something, it encourages you guys to type in chat, so you're considered an active viewer versus me looking on my own time. It's encouraging engagement in chat. 27 for Lightning. Nice. 28, almost 29 for Lizzie. Awesome. So we have a really good fighting chance, I think, this time. I think. I hope. I feel like we can. Yeah, I'm halfway. I'm not gonna have time. Have I seen the videos of the monks walk for peace? I think I have, yes. I've seen some. I know that there was one they came through Georgetown, I believe. They came somewhere in Austin area. I don't know if it's the same group or a different group, but there was some group that came by the North Austin area. I'm super close, but I'm not gonna get there before the boss fight starts. Oh, there's one more dungeon. One more. This is the last one before the boss fight. You cry every time they come across your feet? Aww. Okay. I have another 2 minutes. Because I'm at 15,000 of 19,000. I don't have enough equipment. I definitely don't have enough equipment to get to level 30. Because the baby equipment only gives like 97, 92, 100 experience. Like, it's not giving very much. I'm so close though, but I'm down to like my last 5 pieces that I can sacrifice. 3, 2, 1. That's it. I'm at 17,605 out of 19,069, so not quite to level 30. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice this one. There. I sacrificed the Keck. The Keck helmet. Alright, let's see. I need to put the other shoulder pad on. I need everybody to be ready in chat. You've got, like, less than a minute before our boss is gonna start. So make sure you are here, ready to go. Alright, here we go. Boss! 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 Everybody in! everybody in exclamation point join. I want every single person that is lurking. Get out of lurk. Exclamation point join. You've got 20 seconds. Chicky has a sword. I'm so glad you are not officially completely naked. Three, two, one. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Good luck on our dungeon. Will we defeat the boss? Will today be the first day that we defeat the boss? Hey, we're already doing really well. He's down quite a bit. Nice. Heck, I missed. I suck. Ouch. Ow! Oh, I'm in yellow. Ooh, ouch. I am hurting. That's weird. I put on really good equipment and everything. The better chance to survive a fight. And my character's gonna die. Like, I'm gonna be the first one dead. You're welcome. Goodbye, everybody. I'm the first one down, even though I put on the equipment that gives me the best chance at surviving fights. I call baloney. Andrew is naked and still hasn't died. Absolutely rigged. Goodbye, lightning. Rest in peace. Andrew's over here showing us you don't have to have the best equipment. You can be naked and still take on a boss. Hey, the boss is in yellow now, though. Good luck, nerds. You need to survive and fight. I put on, like, the best equipment to survive. Nice, Chicky. You're still alive, Chicky? Alright, we're getting there. I'm gonna finish this Abra before you guys finish this boss. Shadow, rest in peace. He's in red now? Alright, it's just Chicky and Aeolus. Aeolus has really high health right now. I spoke too soon. Aeolus versus the boss. Aww. Rip. Seems chat is no match for the boss. Wah, wah, wah. So close. Exclamation point join. We got our next regular basic dungeon. We'll keep leveling up our characters. It was very close. That was the closest we've gotten to killing the boss. We have another chance later today. We could save it, or we could do it today. It's up to you guys if you would like to use the dungeon key that we have to spawn another boss today, or we can save it and spawn it on Monday. Alright. So here's how our Abra is currently coming along. He needs ears and a tail. I have the black for his little sleepy eyes that will... Classic you, always dying, not being of any help. You know what? It happens. You're leveling up, and that's what matters. We've got 1 vote for Monday, 1 vote for Do It Now. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, for breakfast this morning, I used up the very last bit of gluten-free flour that I have in my house. So now I can officially go to the store and I can buy flour for not $13 a bag. I'm super excited. That's an over-exaggeration. I usually get the flour for like $8 or $8.99. So, but still, almost $10 a bag for flour. Next Saturday, if most people will be in on Saturday, next Saturday we won't have Aeolus, but I mean, it's up to chat. We would not have Aeolus next Saturday. Two, 3, 4, and 5. We must have, I know. He's the one that survived the best. Exclamation point, join. Come on in. Current poll. Do we want to fight the boss today or Monday? All right, go ahead and... Alright, got it seems it's unanimous so far for Monday. People are saying let's wait until Monday. We only have less than an hour left of stream, so we don't have very many battles that we can level up our characters. We would have more time if we spent the rest of stream today and the first part of stream on Monday. We need to get better gear, exactly. We need to keep getting all the best gear we can. I need better shoes, because I feel like that's probably why the boss killed me first, was he was embarrassed for me for having really terrible shoes. You need shoes and gloves. You had the Stormtrooper shoes on. I feel like that's what I have. I have the Stormtrooper boots, and I need better. Need better. I'm gonna put on my loot finding equipment now. There we go. Hey, welcome in. It's Up of God. How are you doing? It's Son of God is here. Oh my gosh, my monitor just froze. Hello? Thank you. Did not like that. Okay, we're swapping to brown. There it is. What is the treat? It just tells me how many times you've come into stream. It's nothing exciting until you hit 100, which is what Lightning did. He was the first person to hit 100 daily check-ins, so he earned a piece of Becca merch. Seven, 8. Ah. Go across one time. Ooh, nice land. Six, 7, and 8. Go back to the yellow, and I'll do the eyeballs. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Doing well. Doing all right today. Thank you for asking. Exclamation point, join everybody. Come on into this dungeon. So this one, I now need to do an increase around. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, increase. Now I'm going to tie these 2 brown strands together so it doesn't peel apart. What is the dungeon? So we are playing a game, a small little chat-based game called Tangia Dungeons. It is free to play. You just, whenever a dungeon spawns, you type exclamation point join, and then your character automatically RNG goes and does things. And you can fight monsters, you find hidden treasure chests, you earn equipment, and then you level up your character. And it's just a fun little thing to play in the background while we are streaming. And it also helps keep you considered an active viewer in Twitch. I am, absolutely. I sure am. Where's my music and why are we just doing this? There we go. Very cool. Thanks for telling us. I kind of assumed by your screen name, but it's always better to have confirmation. We are finishing up this Abra. It's a Pokemon that we started today. So this Abra is almost done. Add some fiber fill to the tail. Are you a fan of Pokemon? That's what we do a lot here. I am kind of known to crochet all different kinds of Pokemon. That's fairly typical of what our content is around here, but I will crochet a lot of all different kinds of things. Sometimes you'll catch me playing some video games as well, but I'm mostly a makers and crafter. This is a family-friendly community. I work with kids with special needs, so I try to make this as safe and wholesome for people of all ages and abilities. I am a Methodist, so I am happy to claim my denomination and let people know what I am and what I believe. Nat 1. Nice. Ooh, nice land, son of God. You got this. Ow! I stabbed myself. Ow. Owie. So Methodism, you could probably look it up on Google and have a better definition than what I could absolutely ever give. But to me, Methodism is just a branch of Christianity that is welcoming to all people. So whether you are of a different race than I am, if you have a different sexual orientation, everybody is welcome. It is God's table. He did not discriminate against anybody. Therefore, we as Methodists do not discriminate against anybody. As long as you feel faith and you want to proclaim the love of God into your life, then you're welcome into the Methodist Church. We do a lot of music. We are very music-based worship, which is great for me as a music therapist. No, I missed. I was too busy sewing on this tail. I didn't type exclamation point join in time. No! Yes. I just learned that. That yes, we as Methodists are more on the evangelical side of things. That's apparently what it is. That's apparently what they're called. Because we go based off of the Gospels. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John is what we do a lot of our readings and learnings and things about. And whether or not you believe, if you are atheist, you're welcome here. If you're a Scientologist, you're welcome here. If you are Jewish, if you are Islam, if you are Buddhist, if you are Sikh, anybody is welcome in this community. I try to keep religion as out of this content as possible until somebody asks me about it. Like, I am happy to talk about my faith. I don't preach about my faith because I do want this to be a safe space for everybody, and everybody thinks differently. So I don't want anybody to feel unwelcomed or uncomfortable with me preaching at anybody. Ah, I love how this Abra is turning out, you guys. It's so cute. I do not love Pineapple. He is heathens. He is... So, evangelist is not a sect of Christianity. It is the study of Christianity, how certain branches of Christianity follow the Bible. So there are some Methodists that are evangelical, some Methodists that are non, some Catholics that are evangelical, some that are non, some Protestants that are evangelical, some that are not. It just depends on how you and your pastors look at the Bible. Alright, so we gotta do these ears, and then Abra is finished. Aeolus, why are you landing? You're landing so crazy. Did I join already? I didn't. There we go, now I did. Exclamation point, join! 5 seconds. Ads are kicking off in 5 minutes, just a heads up.
Lizard.
Just a heads up.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
I'm gonna make
lizard,
2
lizard,
tiny little
lizard,
ears. They're
lizard,
so
lizard,
stinking
lizard,
cute.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Lizards are not so stinking cute. They are noisy. Apparently so are dinosaurs.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Lizards.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
You got the loot gear back on? Same. I put all of my loot gear back on as well. Excuse you.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
1,
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
2,
Lizard. Lizard.
and 3.
Lizard.
Exclamation point pattern if you are interested in this Abra pattern. It is free. It's the same artist we have been going through the last few streams. We have a lot of people who are misspelling everything in chat today, and that is okay. We love to see that. Not as badly as what Lightning, excuse you, speech to text did in Discord yesterday. You're going back to bed. Came up to say hi. So you handed her a sandwich. She complained that yours had pepperoni on it and took hers and handed her. Oh, mothers. With ghost pepper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yuck. That is much too spicy, and I haven't even tasted it. Okay, here's ear number 1. What have I eaten today? So I made breakfast this morning, and we had cinnamon swirl pancakes. So it's kind of like a cinnamon roll, but in pancake form. So that was interesting. And then for lunch, I'm just going to have a small little snack because I do have a therapy appointment at 12:30. And then we will get lunch with my best friend from high school. He is heading back out of town today. So he asked if we could do lunch. But since I have therapy until 1:45 or 2 o'clock, I was like, ooh, it's going to have to be a super late lunch. So I'm just going to eat some kind of a snack to tide me over. Nice land, son of God. Nice. Congratulations. Alright, here we go. Exclamation point join. Lizzie has started a dungeon. Remember, if you see your character having found some equipment, click on the orange little icon on the overlay if you're on PC, and it will bring up the inventory for your character specifically. And it is individualized per streamer, so if you end up finding another streamer who also plays Tangia Dungeons, it is not the same thing. You're not going to have the same equipment for that character as you do for us. It's all streamer specific. You demand a steak pancake. I can't help you with that. Mr. Becca ate the steak last night for dinner. We went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner for my dad's birthday last night, and I had the rolls with honey with the cinnamon honey butter Y'all, it's one of the best things about not being gluten-free anymore. I can have the Texas Roadhouse rolls again. Alright, so the ears are supposed to be a little bit behind. Not centered like every other Pokemon is. You want Texas Roadhouse? Yes, it was so good. I have left. You know what? That's what I could have for lunch. I could have my leftovers from dinner last night. Because I ate so many rolls that I didn't end up eating my entire dinner. So maybe I'll have that. That should tide me over until we have our lunch. Sure, Ma. Sure. Sure. I loved that. I love me some Sherma. Come back, Sherma. Goodbye, everybody that stuck in ads. Goodbye. 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 Caramba! Alright, we got another dungeon! Exclamation point join! So, Son of God, sometimes you can only do drops, once, and you have to wait until it gets reset. So that's probably why your drop didn't work.
Get good!
Get good! Alright, here we go. Last piece, and then our Abra is done. We can add another to our finished items list. Heck yes. We have a running tally of how many crochet projects I have finished in 2026. We ended 2025 with like 223 finished projects. Something like that. Thank you for the stretch. Yes, I know. Already, we're doing well. I mean, considering we have made a bunch of Pokemon for our market in 2 weeks, I can't really complain about how many things that we've made so far. We've got quite a few. Never enough. And then after this market, I have one more market so far at the end of February. So I have a Comic Con that is at one of the schools that I work at, actually. And that one will be my final market so far of the year. At least for the spring. And then depending on whatever inventory I have left over from that market, Mr. Becca and I are going to look at maybe opening an Etsy for people who want to purchase that are not local. So you get to the chapstick holders and it jumps. Yes, so the chapstick cozies are going to help us jump by a significant amount. That number is going to probably quadruple. And also for my wedding, I'm making these prayer squares. So we're gonna have that. This number is gonna jump up by at least 100 because I'm gonna be making at least 100 of these by November. Plus, I'm trying to crochet my bouquet, so that's gonna also jump it up. Can't remember if free rent is 11-year-old friendly. Yeah. There's no cursing in that show. So I mean, cursing wise, yes. They're towards the end of the first season. It's probably more aggressive, more gruesome. So it depends on what your thoughts are on gore. Yeah, it depends on how you feel about gore for a child. But Aeolus can probably give you more input than I can. I've only seen it once. Exclamation point join for a teen Gia. Alright, let's put these eyeballs. I bet that's too close to the snout, but maybe it's not. Okay, let's see.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Let's see.
Lizard.
Meow, 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 meow. I am being a perfectionist when I really shouldn't be, but just up. There. What do we think? Is that? How do y'all feel about the face, the eyes? Think it's good enough? It's perfect like you? How are you feeling, Leisha? My sweet queen. The right answer. No, you. Alright, well there we go then. Let's add it. Bam! Boom. Abra is complete if we have chat's agreement. I'm sorry, friend. Okay, so our Abra is now finished. So we've got Pikachu, we've got Abra, and we've got Mew, all from the same pattern artist. Another dungeon, exclamation point join, jump in here. The next one I think I'm going to work on is actually I think Charmander will be really cute. I think I need to do the starters. But also the Psyduck is really cute too. I have to make a Psyduck. It's not like it's unreasonable for me not to make a Psyduck. You're level 1, let's go. We'd love to see it. Since I have the yellow yarn, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the Psyduck, and I will do Charmander on Monday. Maybe we'll do Charmander and Bulbasaur, because usually I can finish almost 2 in one stream. It's just I have to finish I can't go late today because I have my therapy appointment. But I think we're gonna start. Let's start off and do a Psyduck because you can't go wrong with the best boy. Fish shield. It's just because I have the yarn. Exactly. Yeah. Will this make it to the market? I mean, I have this guy ready to go for the market, so I will happily put projects that I have made up for sale at the market, and if they don't sell, then I breathe a sigh of relief and I keep it for myself. Hello? Sure! You haven't seen these, Leisha? Your heart.
Get the!
Get good! Betting starts at $1. I mean, you have to at least cover shipping. Apparently, Gabriel dropped his sword. You just got the legendary flaming sword? Nice. My chunky boy, I love this. 4, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and put my purple finger thingy on. Bye, Lizzie. Thanks for playing today. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your lunch. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Exclamation point, join. Get into that dungeon. Leisha's coming in naked. We love this. We've had streakers in chat. We've had naked friends joining us on our battles. Dungeon crawling with naked friends. I mean, it sounds like a fairly typical Saturday. Naked dungeon crawl sounds like a pretty good D&D campaign. And then we have Impact. What about you? You didn't join in time. Won't let you share a 24 streak. Nope, you have to get to the 25. So if you come back on Monday, you can streak in chat. You did join? Oh, I see it. There you go. Look at you. You made it in time. You're walking your fish. Wouldn't that be you're swimming your fish? Unless your fish is Aquaman. I don't think most fish have legs. Let's fast forward to here. I left my phone downstairs this morning, and it's been very weird not having my phone. Even though I've been streaming and I haven't been able to check my phone, it's still weird to not have my phone in front of me. It's very odd. I feel naked. Not as naked as Leisha is in these dungeon battles, and probably Impact too. Ooh, I got something legendary. Legendary Headless Horseman's Coat. I will look at that and see what that entails. Swimming implies water, but it's all frozen. Oh. We're just gonna have to tough it out. Heck. Here's row 7. Do we have any suggestions of who we should go raid out to today? Do we know if there are any Dragon's Nest teammates that are live? Anybody that's doing a streamiversary or birthday or celebration in our friends group? So I always like to go and celebrate people. Lizzie's dungeon is up! Exclamation point, join! Raid at Becca_MTBC and talk about their dogs. Ooh, I love dogs. Aeolus, why are you spawning more dungeons? We're gonna be ending stream. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it. Laisha, when are you going to get back into playing Silk Song? Because I need to vent to you about Silk Song when you start playing it. And I want to hear you moan and cry. Shut up! You naughty boy. Lightning 95. Oops. Oops. Nice land. 2. Thune? Yeah. Shadow also landed. Silksong bad, Hello Kitty Island Adventure better. Excuse you. I still have that game. I bought it and I still have not even opened it.
But if you close your emotional damage, emotional damage, emotional damage, emotional damage.
Heck. Alright, yeah. You know, I have to remove all these before my therapy appointment anyway. I guess I don't have to, but that would be very odd. My therapist would have a lot to work on with me today. If I show up and I just have a bunch of eyeballs on my face. She's gonna be like, you good? What's up with that? Alright, so let's decrease around. We need to add the stuffing. Who's bonking me? I didn't do anything. Why'd you bonk me behind me? I didn't do nothing. I feel like that is pretty okay stuffing wise. I may add a little bit more before I close off. And close off. Exclamation point, join. All the pumpkin heads. Aeolus, join us with your pumpkin head. Match us. Aeolus and Shadow both landing. Nice. Hooking hijinks. I know your head is better, but we don't have it, so you should be like us. Pretty, pretty princess gown and pumpkin head. You broke that one. Rude. Rude. With the wand. Exactly. Rude. Alright, let me pull up. What's this one? Body armor. 11% chance to survive a fight. Or the 16% chance to survive. I would go ahead and destroy that for 5,000 experience. Thank you. Wonderful. I don't follow hooking hijinks. That's weird. Interesting. Ring, please. Ring? It's right here. Ah, this ring? Yes, I was pulling them up. I'm pulling them up. They are raising money for St. Jude as well. I can raid them this time. I can raid them this time. I can't guarantee we can raid them in the future, but I can raid them this time. So, let's go ahead and get on out of here. Here's your raid command. Please copy that. No, I love you. Just copy it, though. Just copy. No copy pasta. I mean, you can definitely paste it later. But also, exclamation point, join. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to go get ready for my therapy appointment and have a great rest of my afternoon and weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Monday is when we will do the Tangia Dungeon boss. It was voted in chat. So make sure you come back Monday to help us level up, get some better equipment, and then beat this boss. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potatoes. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin pie. Toodaloo. catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Thank you all for being here. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, my friends. I'll see you guys next time. It was so lovely seeing all of you again today. Thank you for blessing me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.